What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or a loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. All right, I'm excited to give you this episode today, especially if you've been feeling a little off track, and you're ready to jump back in the game. You're ready to get back in. Then this episode is for you. And I know you know this, but the path towards success, towards anything, is not linear. And we've all seen those little graphics on social media that show a chart with a line that goes from the bottom of the chart in a straight diagonal line towards the right, going upwards, right? And the caption is something about the quote unquote path to success. This picture perfect line that's supposed to represent what success and dedication looks like. But in reality, we know life and success will throw you curveballs and turns, and success is really more like a squiggly line or a zigzag kind of looking thing that actually is what gets us where we want to go. And one of the most powerful ideas and thought processes to have when it comes to success and the setbacks and the detours and the moments of feeling failure and scared or having doubt, that these moments are required in order to have success, that these things will happen, that it's actually part of it. So we can just stop doing the things we do when we have setbacks. What do? We beat ourselves up about it. We let it spiral down and brings us down with it. When instead, we should embrace it. Of course, we're going to have setbacks. That's part of the ride, right? We have to buckle up and expect it. And it's okay if you tried and failed before. The fact that you're trying again should be motivation for you, because you are already ahead of most people. Most people wouldn't even try again. Most people come across a setback. They start to fall off like all of us do, like we've all done before, and they never get back to it. So 1, the fact that you took that setback and got back on is something to be proud of. And 2, I know that down the road, you can look back after you've grown this perspective around setbacks and how falling off and get it back on is part of the natural journey. You'll look back at these exact moments and be so proud of yourself for what you overcame, for what you did for yourself. And it's going to be proof that you always had what it took. And I think it's actually important to understand that if you got to where you wanted to be without any setbacks, you actually wouldn't feel as proud, because you wouldn't have had these things to navigate from, because you know how many times you have had to pick yourself back up, how many times you had to put your emotions on your back and truck through it. That's going to be a hell of a memory to reflect on once you get to where you're going, the path you took. So when you're doubting yourself and you feel like you've been doing this a million times over and over again, you feel like you never follow through, you have to say, I don't care. Because you can change that. You can change that today. And I believe that. But you're going to have to believe that. You're going to have to believe that your past doesn't indicate what you're capable of. Because what you're capable of, you literally don't even know yet, because it's on the other side of doing things you've never done before. And one of those things you've never done before might simply be changing your perspective on a setback you're currently coming back from. Just because you didn't do it before doesn't mean you can't ever do it. And the damn sure don't mean you can't do it right now. You're just going to have a different perspective about this setback. You're going to have to embrace it. And I know I've talked about this before, but this is one of those things that needs to be reminded in us often. And I want to put a little fire in you. So whatever you're doing, wherever you are, let's go. Let's get it. So how can this time be different? How can you change your perspective? Well, first and foremost, you have to change your expectation on what success looks like and what it feels like. It's going to feel like you're coming back from setbacks all the damn time. And that's part of it. You have to truly believe that success is not linear. And in fact, you don't even want it to be linear, because if it was, how would you grow? How would you get better? How would you build up your skill set? How would you ever develop more tools in your toolbox and proactively have those tools for whatever future curveballs may come your way? This is going to make it easier to handle those situations in the future when you get thrown a curveball, because you've gone through the things you've gone through. What's up, what's up, what's up? I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for listening to this episode, and to also let you know that this podcast is 100% donation driven, which means it's completely funded by you, the listener. So if you like the content I have to offer, I would love it if you can make a donation and you get to pick the amount. I left links in the description of the video as well as my homepage. You can choose which way benefits you the best to donate. And if you need more options, please feel free to email me at dariusdotch@gmail.com. That's DARIUSDOTCH@gmail.com. Again, thank you so much for being here, and let's get back to it. And it's not supposed to be linear, which means some days you're going to be on top of your game and be on fire with it. And some days you'll be at the bottom of the barrel and feel like everything is hard and you suck. You'll ask yourself, why am I even doing this? Some days you're going to feel like you can do it all. Like, yeah, give it all to me. And some days you're going to feel like you're pushing an 18-wheeler uphill, like you're not making any progress, like this isn't even worth it. But regardless of what you feel like, your perspective is going to change. These setbacks and moments of doubt will be moments of opportunity for you. That even though all this is happening, you're still putting in your reps. And putting in those reps are going to look different every day. You're going to have different energies or different levels of production, different things you're having to navigate. But when you're doing the best that you possibly can, no matter what, and understanding that this path isn't linear, you will have so much of a more fulfilling path to getting to where you want to go. And it means that even the setback days are still opportunities. Opportunities to show yourself what you're made of and to give yourself some grace. You deserve it. And if it's a comeback day, like, okay, I'm on it today, I'm in the zone and I'm on fire, I'm killing it, you're still going to give yourself grace, because you're also going to take action, because that's what's required to get you to where you want to go. You're going to fall from time to time. And imagine how your mindset will be when it came to goals if you expect the setbacks and the days when you feel like you can't get it right. You will be so much more prepared for it and be more equipped to get out of that rut, because you know success is not a straight line and that this comes with the territory, that this setback is actually making you grow. And you know that jumping back in can be hard, and that's okay. I'm having a setback myself right now with my workout business. I'm in the process of trying to grow it and offer different programs to sell, and it's hard. And I don't have as many clients as I used to, and I feel the failures each time a client doesn't get the results they want, or if they decline to sign up for another month. And it sucks. And I sometimes feel stuck. But I know that this is a growth period, that I'll eventually pull myself out of this and reach higher levels. So think about this. What if from this day forward, with the understanding that setbacks will happen, with this mind frame that this is part of the process of gaining success, what if in the future, your goal when you had a setback was to get back to it as soon as possible? Because that's it. You're going to fall down and you're going to say, okay, I expected this. How do I get up faster this time? How do I take what I learned from last time and apply it to this moment right now to get me back on track with this new perspective? Because the thing is, the more you beat yourself up about getting off track, the more frustrated you'll be and less likely to get to your goal, because you're going to want to throw in the towel because you're feeling like, man, this sucks. And you don't deserve that. So let's stop this spiraling cycle. It won't be linear. You won't always be on track. Sometimes you're going to have to get back on track. And know that all the most successful people you see, they go through this too. They've been through it and are still going through it. They just don't show it to us. They have setbacks and fall on their face. They cry they fail. The difference is when they're down, they expected it. They also ask good questions. They don't ask, why is this happening to me? They ask, what can I learn from this? And you have to dust yourself off and keep going. So don't stay down long. You have to get back up, build those tools and coping mechanisms to help you get to where you need to be. And I really hope you apply this in your life because like I say all the time, and I can't say enough, no matter who you are, setbacks will happen. So that's what I got for you today. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody that can benefit from this, somebody who is a friend or a family member, somebody who has goals and is trying to improve their lives. So thank you again, and let's get it in.